the destruction of the temple. And Jesus came out from the temple and was going away when his disciples came up to point out the temple and the buildings to him. And he answered and said to them, Do you not see all these things? Truly I say to you, not one stone here shall be left upon another, which will not be torn down. All right, now to Luke, that was Matthew, concerning the kingdom. Now having been questioned by the Pharisees as when the kingdom of God was coming, he answered them and said, The kingdom of God is not coming with signs to be observed, nor will they say, Look, here it is, or there it is. For behold, the kingdom of God is in your midst, in your midst. And he said to the disciples, The day shall not come when you long to see one of the days of the Son of Man, and you will not see it. And they will say to you, Look there, look here. Do not go away, and do not run after them. For just as the lightning, when it flashes out of one part of the sky, shines to the other part of the sky, so will the Son of Man be in his day. But first, he must suffer many things and be rejected by this generation. And just as it happened in the days of Noah, as it shall be also in the days of the Son of Man. They were eating, they were drinking, they were marrying, they were being given in marriage until the day of Noah entered the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. And it was the same as it happened in the days of Lot. They were eating, they were drinking, they were buying, they were selling, they were planting, they were building. But on the day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Those are the three men that visit Abraham. It will be just the same as on the day that the Son of Man is revealed. On that day, let not the one who is on the housetop and whose goods are in the house go down to take them away. And likewise, let not the one who is in the field turn back. Remember Lot's wife? What happened with Lot's wife? She went up on the hill, and she went up on the stone, and she looked back at the city of Sodom. And just as as God told them, do not look back. You shall surely turn into a pillar of salt. This is like Lot's wife. Whoever seeks to keep his life shall lose it. Whoever seeks to keep his life shall lose it. And whoever loses his life shall preserve it. And whoever loses his life shall preserve it. Pick up your cross and follow Jesus. I tell you, on the night there will be two men in one bed. 2 men in one bed. And one will be taken, and the other one will be left, meaning one repented. There will be 2 women grinding at the same place. One will be taken, and the other one will be left. 2 men will be in the field. One will be taken, and the other will be left. And answering, they said to him, one will be raptured, one will be left, and saying, they said to him, Where, Lord? And he said to them, Where the body is, there also will be the vultures be gathered. All right, now let's go back to Matthew. Matthew 8. Matthew 18, that's right. 18. Alright, Matthew 24. Sorry. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, who kills the prophets and stones those who are sent to her, how often I wanted to gather your children together, the way the hen gathers her chicks under her wings, and you were unwilling. Behold, your house is being left desolate. For I say to you, from now on you shall not see me until you say, Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. All right. Disciples' questions. And as he was sitting on the Mount of Olives, the disciples came to him privately, saying, Tell us, when will these things be, and what will be the signs of your coming and of the end of the age? 24. And Jesus answered and said to them, See to it that no one misleads you. For many will come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and will mislead many. And you will be hearing of wars and rumors of wars, seeing that you are not frightened, for those things must take place. But that is not yet the end. For nation will rise against nation, for nation will rise against nation, and kingdom will rise against kingdom, and kingdom against kingdom. And in various places there will be famines and earthquakes. But all these things are merely the beginning of the birth pangs. Then they will deliver you to tribulation and will kill you, and will be hated by all nations on account of my name, on account of my name, on account of my name, Jesus' name. And at that time many will fall away and will deliver up one another and hate one another. It's like now. And many false prophets will arise, and many false prophets will arise, and will mislead many. Like I am not a prophet. I am just a bondservant, a shepherd. And because lawlessness is increased, most people's love will grow cold. In Advent. Most people's love will grow cold. You shall treat your neighbor as yourself. It's the second commandment that Jesus left us. But the one who endures to the end, he shall be saved. But the one who endures till the end, he shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in the whole world for a witness to all nations, and then the end shall come. Therefore, when you see the abomination of desolation, which was spoken of through Daniel standing in the holy place, let the reader understand, for I understand, for it's not my war with him. Then let those who are in Judea flee to the mountains. Let him who has on the housetop not go down to get those things out of that are in the house, and let him who is in the field not turn back to get his cloak. For that cloak won't help you no more. But woe to those who are with child and those who nurse babes in those days. Why does he say that? Because those people didn't realize tribulation time. But they had kids anyway. Because they were concerned with their own lives more than the gospel. But pray that your flight may not be in the winter or on the Sabbath. For then there will be a great tribulation, such as not occurred since the beginning of the world until now. Wow. Nor ever shall. And unless those days have been cut short, no life would have been saved. But for the sake of the elect, those days shall be cut short. Then if anyone says to you, Behold, here is the Christ, or there he is, do not believe him. For false Christs and false prophets will arise and will show great signs and wonders, so as to mislead people, if possible, even the elect. Behold, I have told you in advance. If therefore they say to you, Behold, he is in the wilderness. What does the wilderness mean? For John the Baptist said, I am the voice of the one crying in the wilderness. It means being lost. I am lost, but now I have found. If therefore they say to you, Behold, he is in the wilderness, do not go forth. Or Behold, he is in the inner rooms, do not believe him. Don't believe them. For just as the lightning comes from the east, and flashes even to the west. So the west so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. To the west, huh? Wherever the corpse is, there the vultures will be gathered. The sign of his coming. But immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light, and the stars will fall from the sky, and the powers of heaven will be shaken. And then the sign of the Son of Man will appear in the sky. And then all the tribes of the earth will mourn, and they will see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of the sky with power and great glory. And he will send forth his angels with great trumpet, and they will gather together his elect from the four corners of the four winds, from the end of the sky to the other side, to the other. Fig tree. Nathan.